In the opening scene, the agent program was initiated with the aim of creating genetically enhanced individuals to serve as unstoppable assassins. Syndicate International, an organization hell-bent on locating Dr. Litvenko, the program's creator, is hot on the trail of a young woman named Katia Van Dies, played by Hannah Ware, who has a connection to Litvenko. A group of syndicate mercenaries is on the hunt for Katia, tracking her down to her location. They're in pursuit when suddenly, a bomb detonates on the street, taking out one of their vans. The mercenaries, along with syndicate doctors, scramble to determine who is responsible for the explosion. Their situation takes a deadly turn when Agent 47, portrayed by Rupert Friend, appears on the scene. In a swift and ruthless manner, he eliminates 2 of the mercenaries and leaves one doctor alive just long enough to extract information about Katia's whereabouts. This doctor meets his end via a bomb planted by 47. The agent then proceeds to systematically eliminate every other individual in the building. Syndicate's chairman, Luke Clerk, played by Thomas Kretschmann, receives news of the bloodshed at the research facility and demands that this threat be neutralized. Agent 47 establishes contact with his handler, Diana, played by Angela Baby. He now has 2 new targets to eliminate. Meanwhile, Katia is desperately searching for a man she feels a strong connection to. She's also grappling with unexplained abilities, such as sensing a woman in distress and taking action to save her by triggering a police alarm. As Katia continues her quest to find the mysterious man, she encounters a man who goes by the name John Smith, portrayed by Zachary Quinto, on the subway. Smith closely follows Katia, revealing his knowledge of her destination and her search. 47 enters the scene and opens fire on them, prompting Smith to whisk Katia away to an embassy. Smith creates a diversion by firing shots, leading to their capture by embassy soldiers. Inside the embassy, Katia is interrogated by a man named Sanders, played by Dan Baki-Dahl, who questions her about her activities with Smith. Just as 47 arrives at the embassy and intentionally gets himself captured, the situation escalates. Sanders, with a tattoo symbolizing his family on his arm, is pushed to the brink by 47, who probes him about his loved ones. This leads to a violent encounter where 47 uses the table to accidentally fire a gunshot, disrupting the proceedings. After dispatching Sanders and the other 2 men, 47 dons one of their uniforms and knocks out Sanders, who had expressed a willingness to die for his family. 47 slips away while Katia secures Smith's release. Smith takes Katia to a hotel after another high-speed chase, during which Katia is shot in the arm by 47. Smith eventually reveals to Katia that the man she seeks is Litvenko, her father. Smith explains that Litvenko was last seen battling stage 3 cancer years ago and urges Katia to recall any memories she has of him. Just as 47 arrives and mercilessly guns down Smith, he incapacitates Katia and abducts her. Katia regains consciousness in a dimly lit room, securely bound. 47 assures her he doesn't intend to kill her and expresses a desire to help her locate her father. He reveals that Katia possesses a skill set similar to his own, allowing her to free herself. 47 activates a lever, unveiling a jet turbine in front of Katia. She musters her skills and manages to break free. As 47 and Katia make their escape, Smith resurfaces, displaying extraordinary strength and agility reminiscent of an agent. Other syndicate mercenaries pursue them, but 47 eliminates most of them, while Katia cleverly engineers the demise of 2 more by luring them into the turbine's deadly path. 47 divulges to Katia that her real name translates to 90, suggesting she is a more advanced agent than himself. He discloses that he has known of her since their childhood when he witnessed her being taken away from her home. The pair move stealthily through an airport until they ultimately locate Litvenko, played by Kieran Hines. Litvenko is overjoyed to reunite with his daughter but is reluctant to involve her when danger looms. He had abandoned her to protect her. 47 spots assassins posing as civilians and eliminates them, spiraling the situation into chaos. He escorts Katia and Litvenko away as Smith and other syndicate mercenaries give chase. Smith instructs his cohorts to trap their quarry within the city. They launch harpoons at 47's vehicle, ensnaring him, Katia, and Litvenko in the heart of the city. The mercenaries close in, but 47 dispatches them, albeit not without them managing to seize Litvenko. Litvenko is transported to the syndicate's headquarters, where Smith subjects him to agonizing experimentation with a serum, coercing him to reveal the process of creating an agent. Luke Clerk intervenes, insisting Smith stop before Litvenko dies. Luke Clerk, too, attempts to extract information to no avail. Meanwhile, 47 manipulates the situation by hacking the syndicate's communication system, creating the illusion that he is outside in a helicopter. In reality, it's Katia who is bound and made to pilot the helicopter into the building. Chaos erupts, and mercenaries meet their demise, while Smith and Luke Clerk flee with Litvenko. Smith eventually realizes that 47 is already inside the building, leading to a fierce showdown between the 2 superhuman agents. Smith nearly overpowers 47, but in a desperate move, 47 exploits a vulnerability by exposing an electric circuit through a punched wall. He ensnares Smith with a garrote, pushing it against the circuit to electrocute him. Luke Clerk takes Litvenko to the rooftop and escapes on his personal helicopter. Inside the building, Litvenko retrieves an inhaler, which, to Luke Clerk's horror, turns out to be an explosive device. Litvenko triggers it, obliterating himself and Luke Clerk before Katia's eyes. 47